Hey guys, it's Shella D. Bridgman, and welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. Hey. Alright, you guys, so tonight, again, this is the evening that I'm doing this before I go to work. And how I came up with this is that yesterday, my phone ran out of data. So, you know what that's like. No clicking for me. And so last night at work, I had a lot of quiet. That's what my job is. I work the graveyard. I work overnight. And it's a, excuse me, it's a very quiet situation. So I have time to do my clicking. So no clicking last night because I didn't have any data on my phone. So I said, hey, what's the deal with this? I realized that it wasn't an accident. And so I asked myself, what is the reason for this? Why is this happening? And what am I supposed to do? Why am I being given this quiet time to focus on what? And so I sat and the night went by and excuse me, doing my job, but also having the time to listen to what I call the still small voice and hear what I was being led or prompted to do. And so the night went on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and I finally came up with it. So this is what I came up with. I am going to do, I was going to say a 30-day challenge, but it's going to be for the month of October. Today is October 1st, and so I'm going to make some changes, and I want to challenge you to join me in this and make some changes for yourself. So I thought about I want a better life. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. None of it at all. But I'm definitely on my way. This is a part of it. And so I thought, what can I do to make my life better, right? I told you I've been doing the organizing, but what other changes can I make? And so I came up with a few things, and one is I don't have a lot of places to be, but I have to go to work every night, at least 5 nights, right? And I'm rushing every night, no matter what I do, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I had to do in the daytime, I'm always in this set place of rushing, and it looks so strange. It looks like, where is she coming from? I make it there on time, and then I have to go get my coffee, and I have to heat my food, and I have to, get ready to take my spot. And it's just every night. And it's crazy, and it makes me, I think I've shared this with you before. That's one of the things that makes me not myself. It takes me out of balance. It takes me out of my steady place. And so I share with you Joyce Meyer. I'm a Joyce Meyer baby, and one of the things that she said is that one of the things that changed her life was making her margins larger. And so what that means is that, she's traveled all over the world speaking and that sort of thing. And, she's been doing it for a long time, like maybe 40 years or more. And so I guess she noticed, you notice what's the thing that's not working for you? What's the thing that's causing you grief? What's the thing that's causing you to not be happy? What can you do? What should you do? And so that's what she said. One of the things that she had to do was to make her margins larger. In that, um, not rush. Get your things done in a way that for wherever you have to be, that you're not rushing, that you're not, you know, what do you say at the hairdresser? They overbook. Everybody's sitting there under the dryer because everybody's there for 2 o'clock. You have 5 people scheduled for 2 o'clock. So what is that? But anyway, so that's what she was saying, and that's one of the things that I get for myself. If I'm rushing, it takes me out of balance, it takes me out of my better self, and it's just not good. And that's one thing that I consistently see for myself is for my job, rushing every night, every night, every night, every night. So I vow, so this is one of the commitments to myself, is to be at work earlier, enough time to go and get my coffee and get everything together for myself, and then be ready to be positioned. We're in the last quarter of the month, and what do they say? Finish strong. And I thought back to how the year started for me. I had car problems, and I can remember that. Look, this is the full truth. I can remember, and I've never had to. I mean, I've had a million cars. I'm 2 million years old, and I've never been in this position before where I was on the highway and I was trying to get somewhere, and I was calling somebody saying I'm on my way. Okay, so I was going to pay my rent. And I was like, I'm on my way, and I had to, my car, something was wrong with my car that I couldn't drive it, but like, a half a mile, and then I'd have to stop and let it charge up and then turn it back on, and just crazy. And I remember it was New Year's Day. It was New Year's Day. I have so many changes in my life on a regular basis that it's kind of hard for me to remember and track things. But I remember this because it was New Year's Day, and the highway patrol, they didn't have to, but they did have to, because it was a woman in the car, and I guess that's a rule that if you are alone, then that's some kind of safety hazard that they have to come and help you. There's a roadside assistance that will help you with probably like a gallon of gas and your tire and stuff like that to get you off the highway or freeway. But it was New Year's Day, and so they weren't working. So the highway patrol came, and he helped me, and he let me know that was not his job and all this stuff. And so so I actually remember something. I remember that was the beginning of my new year. But like I said, I want things to be better for myself. And so I'm going to do everything I can. You do what you can, and God will do the rest, And so this is one of the changes that I need to make, is to kind of slow myself down, but just position myself in a better way that I can do things to make it to work. Not just on time, because I make it on time, but then I got to go do stuff so I can, be ready to position myself, for my shift of work. So that's one. The second is, what did I say it is? Oh, sugar. Okay, so I told you yesterday about me and the sugar. Sugar is bad. I don't care. They say that's your opinion and whatever. Sugar is bad. That's where you can get the inflammation from in your joints. That's where you can get the diabetes. It can help to dehydrate you. You know what I'm saying? It's just bad. It's just like when you look when you give the kids the sugar, and then they get all crazy, right? And then when you eat too much sugar yourself, and then you have the sugar crash, and then you're tired and stuff. And that's how it makes me feel. I might eat something because my flesh is crying out, because I use it as comfort, because I don't do anything else. And then later you regret it. Like I said, I ate that ice cream and passed out. I mean, passed out means you go to sleep and you're not trying to go to sleep. and then you come to and you're like, hey, what happened? You pass out. And so that's the other thing is the sugar. I have a few granola bars. I don't know if I found them all. And this challenge for myself is for the month of October. I don't know if I found them all. I tried to go ahead and eat them today. And that's the only thing I have. I don't have any like actual candy or anything else. And as long as I don't go to the store and buy anything, then that's good. And sugar for my coffee, and that's it. So that's the other thing. No sugar. What did I say was the other thing? No complaining. No complaining. I'm probably a complainer because I'm very critical. I can see something wrong with anything. I can see the pictures hanging on the wall and they're crooked, and that would irritate me. Like, why would you do that? Why would you hang 10 pictures on the wall and they're all crooked? They're together as some kind of, presentation, and every single one of them are going in a different direction. Why would you do that? I don't understand stuff like that. And so I would complain either to myself or out loud or something. So that is who I am. And so if I cannot complain for 30 days, that would make my life better. It would help my attitude. I'm not saying I have a bad attitude, but things can get on my nerves pretty good and pretty quick because I my expectations. And I treat, what do they say? You treat people how you treat yourself. I treat people how I treat myself. I expect stuff from myself. I just expect. And so, I expect from other people. And so if I cannot complain, if I can see something, if I can, be at work, and instead of something just getting on my nerves, if I can see it a different way and it not get on my nerves and I not complain, I know that will help me. There's another one, and I made the change today, and I'm, so that's done. But yeah, so those are the three things. So as the late and great Dr. Wayne Dyer once said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And so that is, my thinking behind changing the complaining. So that is my story. Like I said, last night I didn't have any data on my phone, so no clicking for me. I was left with myself and my thinking, and I said, why is this happening? What do I need to do? What do I need to accomplish? Because that was crazy for me to just, end up in that situation. So I share this with you, and what do you need to change in your life? Make it. It's like I heard someone say, look, me and my name dropping. I'm just trying to give people credit. Tabitha Brown, she hit it big in this pandemic life, I think she said she started out being a vegan as a 30-day challenge, and she had some health issues, and that's how she started, and then she saw how she got better. So 30 days or for the month of October, let's do this together. I'm gonna do it. I'm off to a good start right now because I'm doing this in ample enough time for me to get myself ready for work, and not be rushing. And the other thing that I'm not telling you about, I'm not telling you everything, but I've already accomplished that. Let's just say it's financial. I'll give you that much. I accomplished that already today. So I'm off to a good start for the month of October. And do this with me. Do it for yourself. If you can, what do they say? Is it takes 28 days to create a new behavior. And you know my studies in school has something to do with the brain, and it's a brain thing too. How do they say how the brain is wired? It's really true. Um, that when you create, it's is it the synapses? It's it's a brain thing. It's a real thing. When you do something, the habit, the pattern, it creates a different path. It creates a path in your brain. So so that's what I'm gonna do. So again, join me. Let's finish this year strong. Let's do something better. Let's have something better for ourselves. That's what I'm going to do. And thank you so much. Thanks for spending this time with me. Thanks for giving me your time. And like I said, from my heart to yours. And I'll see you on the other side of this. And let's make it a good one. Thank you so much. Until the next time, with love, take care.